the end of the day. These are an advanced order. They're coming up in a couple. We're going to ship it in a couple days, like the 5th. So right around the corner, you get your choice of a gray, and then there's the terracotta. That is a great shot. What are we seeing here?
We are seeing that if you've got a narrow space, you want planters, but maybe you don't have them. We literally took a regular size planter and cut it in half. So it's going to abut right up against any wall. And look what you can get because it's so deep.
Yeah.
And if it's 9.5 gallons of soil, you can really grow things in here.
You can. I mean, look at these, everybody. So look at these. They're fantastic.
Are they good looking?
I could see not only flowers. I could see people putting these right, like our deck, right outside our kitchen door.
Yes.
Like a lot of people.
Yes.
And people who are doing like vegetable gardening.
Oh my God.
Like basil, and you're going out there and get your basil, and you don't have a whole place for it. Right up against and butts up against your own house, and now pop the dirt in there, and there's your stuff.
Thing. So this is not going to make it be less of a planter because we made this flat side. Not at all. Look at the drainage that we give you, and then we also give you these legs, which allow you to have this incredible drainage pan.
Oh.
And so too much water is going to just come right out. And then the rest of the water, 6 cups, is going to stay inside there to help your plants grow properly with that capillary
I see. So you're not
action.
going to drown it, right?
Yes, not going to drown it. So here's what it looks like. Oh, we got this big giant pot, but I don't have the room. No problem. We cut it in half, and we're giving you the flat side. I mean, this is so genius.
Would people actually use it and round it off if they wanted to?
Sure, if you wanted to, absolutely.
If you wanted to do that?
And you know what?
I like it against the side.
I like it against the side myself.
That's better.
Because I've never seen a pot like this. This solves such a problem if you have a narrow walkway or you've got a narrow deck. That real estate is so crucial because you want to sit down and your legs have to go somewhere. You can still have amazing flowers because of this cut in half look.
How big is this? How do we?
So it's over 19 inches tall.
Okay.
It's 20 inches wide, but instead of being 20 inches deep, it's 10 inches.
All right.
But it holds 9.5 gallons of soil.
You know what I want to do? I think this needs to, in gray or terracotta, the lifestyle footage that we have really shows this off, why this works. Because it looks like it's something that had been built in or something.
Yes, doesn't it? It almost looks like it's embedded in your wall.
Yeah.
It goes right up against your wall. I love that gray on gray. I mean, that's very stylish. Look how gorgeous. But your plants will thrive because it's a huge amount of space in here.
But you don't actually connect it to a wall. No, you don't have to.
It just abuts right up against it. It looks so gorgeous with those flowers. Look at that, how pretty. You know, you might have a pool area that has a very long wall of boringness. Now you can put it right up against any flat area. And look how narrow did you see how narrow that little deck was? You don't want to put big pots up there to take away your space. Look, we put it there. We did not make them match, but I wanted to show you. Look at that lemon tree on one side.
I love it.
Yeah, should we go over there?
I love that.
Yes.
Look, here it is. So didn't bring a lot of these in today. Brand spanking new. So things that are higher, adding height.
Yes.
Because these are not little teeny tiny planters, right?
No.
They got some great presence
right,
to them.
because remember, they're going to hold 9.5 gallons of soil, so things will thrive in here.
Could put a tree in there.
But look at this. We put this right up against the door. Here it is. It's sideways, but it goes right up against the door. We have a tree in here, and it's thriving. And then look over here, Rick. How gorgeous is this topiary? But I didn't have a lot of room. I'm so glad I had it cut in half as a flat wall planter.
It's also, obviously, it's going to be safe outside. If it rains, if it whatever happens, right?
Well, it's sun protected. It's so thick. It's actually made of resin. You know how resin is so outdoor friendly.
Yeah.
So this is going to be absolutely perfect outdoor year round.
Very good.
Yeah.
Gray and then a terracotta. It looks terracotta. It looks, one of these planters, it looks like it's really heavy.
Yes.
Like a big, it's based on the big heavy round one in terms of the design.
Yeah, and you're getting, you know what I also like? It's like a fluted column on a pillar. It's got a very classical design.
Right.
The gray looks so good with those geraniums. But what it is a super lightweight ability to solve that problem of a narrow space.
We got another question about the bottom of it. Show that again.
Yes.
To show the practicality of it, the water.
Yes. So
and where the water drains. and why you're putting the bottom on it.
Yeah, so this is your, reservoir cup. So you want to go away for the weekend, it's going to hold 6 cups of water. You simply just put it right in here.
I'm telling you, getting a couple of these, people putting our today's special value in there.
Oh, I love it.
Agapanthus, right?
Agapanthus, and then some of that bee balm that Roxanne just had. So you've got this reservoir cup. Too much water is going to overflow out, but 6 cups are going to stay in there. And if you see those drainage holes, that's going to make sure that you don't have root rot. We've thought of everything. It's thick, it's heavy duty, it's resin. It's going to be great outside. You're not going to have to worry it. I love that. Look how it looks like that fluted column, that we gave you this classical design. And look how pretty it looks. I just put a little tree in here, some flowers here. It looks so pretty. Got some geraniums over there, but the magic is that it's got a flat back. So it's gonna butt up against any wall, any tight area, any kind of narrow place. And
I wonder if you're taking a look at this, like the growth of container gardening must be just exploding across the country, right? Because people are just like they don't have an entire garden now.
Right, you
might be
might not have the
downsizing.
space, exactly.
Right.
And maybe we don't want to get down on the ground anymore.
Right. And I love that idea of like right outside your home. Like that's beautiful. But I love like little veggies and basil.
Right off the kitchen.
Mint right off the kitchen.
Oh, I love it. We did a lot of basil last year. It was just so easy to
My wife, big time.
Oh,
Cut the
it
fresh
smells
basil.
so good.
So great.
So delicious. Yeah. But look at that. It's like, it doesn't matter what you want to plant. And certainly we've got Roberta's going on, and we've got, Roxanne just showed us the bee balm. Whatever, where are you going to put those plants when you get them at home? This is a perfect spot, and it's not going to take up a lot of room.
Terracotta, 2, or gray, 2, M93919, brand new, and you get 2. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you so much, Rick.
Update
Delightful.
on what might fit in there, and that's today's special value. Here's the update on it. We are approaching 32,000.